Hello, hello, hello. I am La Trinity, and this is another segment of Acts for the Kingdom. And this is a young lady named Bianca, and I met her the other night, and I wasn't really able to go into depth or into detail about her circumstances or her childhood or her upbringing, but she's from Puerto Rico, and she grew up in a violent home. And this is just a little bit about her situation. One more thing: if you grew up in a household and you were abandoned, neglected, abused, and you kind of went through some things that you can't talk about, or you feel like that nobody believes you, I want you to know to talk to Jesus. That's the first step of healing. That's the first step of freedom and liberation. You may not think or you may not feel that he's there, he's aware, or he can hear you. But if you don't have a friend, you definitely have a friend in Jesus. Just talk to him.
All right, how are you?
Good.
All right, and I don't have my mic, so if you could just speak a little bit louder, that would be great. What's your name?
My name is Bianca.
Bianca, and how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're young. Okay. Where are you from?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. And how long have you been out here?
About a year.
How do you like it?
I don't like it.
What do you don't like about Texas?
I don't have any family out here, so I'm here by myself.
It kind of makes it harder.
Yeah.
What motivated you to come to Texas?
Well, in Puerto Rico, I was staying with my dad, and he's a part of the Latin Kings, the gang, and it was just not safe for me there, so I came out here to start over.
Do you have any children?
No.
Okay, that's a great start. You don't need to have anytime
Right.
soon until you get like a stable, good relationship and a husband that's going to treat you right. Wow, so you grew up in gang life then. How did that kind of affect you when you were younger, growing up around that violence?
I feel like my childhood got taken from me, you know?
It did.
Yeah.
Where's your mom?
I don't know, I haven't talked to her in months, so I don't know, because my mom was a drug addict, so, yeah, we don't talk.
You don't talk? So do you plan on staying here, going back to Puerto Rico?
I plan to stay here, because, I have a boyfriend now. I mean, we've been together almost 4 months now, and,
Do you live with him, or he lives with you, or how is it going?
no, we both live at different places, but we see each other every day, so.
Okay. So do you have a current stable place right now?
I stay at the Bridge, the Homeless Recovery Center.
Okay. So you're in the midst of getting your own place.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Do you have employment?
Not yet. Because when I got out here, I didn't have any identification. So
Uh-huh.
I just got my social security card and my birth certificate, and now I need to get my...
All right. So do you plan on rekindling your relationship with your mom?
To be honest, no.
Okay. And I'm not going to say that's not a bad idea, because if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't feel safe or respected, then that's not something that you have to do. In this day of lifetime, people always are like, oh, that's your mom, that's your father, that's your sister, that's your brother. You have to have a relationship with them. And in all honesty, you don't, because your enemies are in your household and they treat you worse than strangers. So if that's a decision that you would make, then you can stick to it. How was your childhood?
It was not very good. I've had a lot of stuff happen to me. I've seen a lot.
You had a lot happen to you, and you've seen a lot. So it was very traumatic. Did you ever try to cry out for help when you were at school or when you were around other family members?
I did, but other family members didn't believe me.
They did not believe you.
So after that, I felt like they're not gonna believe me anyway, so I might as well just keep it to myself.
Yeah, which kind of made it worser. Yeah, I know Jesus definitely can help you with that. You just have to talk to him about it, even though he already knows. Do you get counseling, or what's your?
Yeah, I do therapy every week.
You do therapy.
Yeah.
That's great. So you can be able to hear yourself talk, and you can hear your emotions that's in your heart. How could you encourage a younger girl? How would you encourage them if they were kind of dealing with your same similarities? What would you tell her?
I would tell her you have to go through it to get through it. You know,
You have to go through it to get
it's
through
gonna be
it.
hard at first. You're gonna want to give up because I tried. I used to struggle with suicidal ideation. I've had 16 suicide attempts.
Really?
And I survived them all, and I'm glad I did. But it does get better.
It does. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
I might not like my situation right now, but there's a lot to be grateful for.
You're still living.
Right.
You still have all your limbs,
Right.
your legs, and that's a great thing. Thank you for your insight and your encouragement.